first down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's a give to Penny. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Let's go, 14. Gun. Tempo. Let's go, 14.
Now Wilson on second down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tech McKinley in there to get him for a loss of 5. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack.
19.
It's 3rd and long here.
14. He's coming. Zebra. 14.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. First carry for Royce Freeman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They go play action now. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Myers able to knock it through. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost them.
And Freeman lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 3rd down, it's Walton. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
That was a big conversion there on 3rd down, and I remember playing, and all the time on the sidelines, you hear a coach calling for the punt team to get ready on 3rd down because you can't call for it on 4th down. It's too late getting on the field. So a lot of times you're lining up, and the offense can see you lining up. Occasionally it serves as motivation for them. I'm not letting these guys back out here. I want to keep the ball on offense, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
Welcome to the fucking show, clown babies. We got Atlanta, we got Seattle here, divisional round in the NFC. Seattle an overwhelming favorite here versus the Falcons. We'll see what goes on. I'm picking up the action. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Atlanta out of the bunch set, and look out, this is, woo, boy, the long dropbacks for Atlanta I predict to be an issue in this game. That could have been a fumble. Look out. Here's a field goal, though, to tie the game up. Seattle scored early. At least we're still in a contest at this point, so nothing to sneeze at here. It kicks away. It's up, and it is good. Tied here. Bombs away is right for my co-host, the virtual bum and mad, and he's got no idea what's going on. In Seattle here, this team's 15-1.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Okay, Seattle here going to work. I didn't really see the first quarter. Not really sure what's up. Looks like both teams haven't moved the ball too much at all. Seattle with only 2 yards rushing. Interesting. They have former 3-time MVP back. We'll see if he can get going. And he's going to break a tackle there and get about, looks like 9. We're going to spot him with 8.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
14.
Atlanta now kind of in a weird looking alignment. The corner's way over there. We'll see what Seattle does. They're going to move some dudes around here and run a play up the middle, and there goes Penny off to the races. Is that Penny? Who's 22? It's not even Penny, is it? And there's a touchdown. So that's one way to do it. Just kind of run a little HB base, it looked like, which I don't have much success with at all. I usually get tackled in the hole there, and he just kind of squirts his way through. Probably not some turbo. Big brother Matt getting it done. That's a huge touchdown, and Seattle now up 7 in a blink of an eye.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense.
That hurts.
Ready to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good.
Atlanta now going to hand it off to their power back.
Yeah,
is this Vickers? Freeman.
On the board here. We'll see. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Vickers might be literally dead.
Here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2nd and 4, not bad. It's always good to be in kind of 2nd and short yardage. There's a lot of options here. You could throw it, you could run it.
They'll run it now.
They're going to go up the middle for
up to about the 35. Tackle made there
a yard. Will Buck 3 press from Seattle.
Because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D line.
Now we're looking at 3rd and 3. Atlanta still looking like they're in like a base D.
Off the play fake. Here's Taylor.
And it's kind of a manned up scenario. He's got a crosser and he's going to be hit. It's a manual hit stick over there, and he can't make the completion. That's a pretty good read there. Just couldn't get the possession catch in time. Tough drop, but a good hit stick too. So good punt here. This is going to go down to the 8. Wow, I thought it was going to go down to about the 4.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive into the end zone.
Let's see if Atlanta can do something here. Let's see if they can slow this team down a little bit. There's only been one big play, but you don't want to get Seattle going here and give them 3 points in this drive. Let's see if they can get the football back.
They begin with a run by Penny.
There's Penny, who looks fairly quick. Does a little spin move, and that brings up 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
14. Zebra.
Okay, here we go. We got Seattle dropping back. Got to do it in a streak maybe, and it's an interception here. This is, oh, there's a flag, and they're not going to get it back all that way, but this is a ball that's thrown out and a streak where if they throw it to the middle of the field here, I think this is an easy completion, and I don't know why. It looked like Seattle didn't use directional passing on that play. I can't confirm that. I'm not playing the game, but it doesn't look like they did. And that is a, you know, if you use her a safety there, you can definitely get over and grab that. And Atlanta does a great job as a user as switching into a defender and grabbing that pick. I think looked like they did. Taylor's going to run their, oh boy, their mountain power swing set. That's a pretty big error, and just what the doctor ordered here for Atlanta. Even 3 points puts them only down 4, and yeah, you're still in the game. See if they can pick up a first down. Mountain power again. Taylor's back. He's got, ooh, the in. That's nice. Good dot there. Another cover 2 blitz. It's a good throw. There's the swing, and then there's the kind of the tiny hitch route there you see on Z spot, but he hits him there on a slant or an in of some sort, and that's a good toss. Not bad. Atlanta up the gut. This is not bad. 3 yards or so. Going to give him 2nd and 7, and they're also going to choose some clock. I don't know who gets ball at half, but
and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up.
Motion mountain. Gonna have to keep up with some of the lingo translation here. It's abbreviated, isn't it? Isn't there abbreviation? Cut me some slack here.
On 2nd down, Taylor.
Taylor's going to roll out here, and look out! He's going to try to spin on a defender, and not the best idea, but he picked up a few. 3rd and 4. We'll see if they call mountain again. Actually, Atlanta will probably wait till they get close to the goal line. They love that play around the end zone.
To go here in the first half. Back with more
we got
after this.
We got Max in the feed. I'm surprised he's not talking Jacob here, obviously being quiet. And listen, anything anybody does, look out. That promotes Dev Nation in the league or Dev Nation Live. Doesn't matter how bad or good it is, at least it's something. Trevor, the dude's on Twitter every day, pasting everything all over the place. The dude's never even retweeted anything. He's the most non-supporter of this league that there is. He doesn't want anybody good coming up in this bitch. Good grief. 6 points for the Falcons here. They're only down 4. That's not bad. I think the... what up, Max? They're only down 4. I think the line is like 17.5. So they're hanging in there. And Seattle, besides the one big run, hasn't been anything special.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't
Daily
really
ice
see what
punch.
they decided to do with play calling,
That's me every day. That
one
takes,
play
not
drive
gonna lie, that
return
takes
interception.
quite a bit of time and
A lot of
effort to
people think
keep
the
up to
very
date
next
on
time
every
out,
single
run the
fucking
football,
game
don't give
that
him a
goes on
chance.
in here.
I think maybe
I'm not
the
missing a
play
beat,
action show
baby.
the quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and
What do
let
we
him find
got?
another
This is a
one.
good play. Here it's got the money cross. If he does call it, and he's going to call a little drag as a bailout. He's got A. He's got maybe B if he can throw it long enough. And I think he waits too long here. Yeah, just a little bit.
The throw took him a little too far at second down.
What's up, CR Slammer? Follow along, Dev Nation Live. We cover all our online Madden connected franchise modes here. We've got 32 guys who ball out. We mostly hate each other.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Seattle here starts off in a Z spot-ish look, but they're going to make some adjustments here. The halfback is going to be coming out of the backfield, so got to get this off quick. He's got... This is good D, and Russell Wilson's going to just run for it and dive. That's good. He's got the drag. It looks like he got the wheel route going there, and none of those are open, so he runs with the football. Good D by Atlanta, honestly. Not bad.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Seattle now here in a bunch set. They looks like they had a Texas concept of some sort, but they're going to block the halfback. He's got A wide open. He's going to make a slow spin move and then get tackled near about the 50. Wilson's only 3 for 7 with an int. We've seen bunch trail a couple times today, so obviously
that's why I tell all you guys we need more than
seen that a couple times. He obviously likes that concept.
Broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Seattle now back to pass. Again, this is the divisional round here in Dev Nation. Oh, this is a fucking risky toss, but it's a completion. 55 seconds ago, both teams with 3 timeouts, so they're wearing us down here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
Welcome to the fucking show, Dev Nation Live. This is our 28th season here. We're balling out.
There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Seattle taking their sweet time here as the clock ticks away. Let's move it here, people. Chop, chop. Wilson staying in the pocket. He's got people open like crazy. B is wide open. B is wide open. What is Russell Wilson doing?
And avoids the contact by sliding. And now we won't see
the money route on this play is open the entire fucking play.
With 26 seconds to go until halftime.
What is this? What are the Seahawks looking at? I'm fucking having a hard time here in the booth. They're going to want to try to bounce this to the outside if they call the run. We'll see what he does. They do with a huge hole. Look out. Penny's just going to keep moving. He's going to get his way down to about the 11, and they're going to know how to... Why don't you call timeout? You got 2. This is too much time wasted here. Not going to be able to run 2 plays now. This is going to be the last play they can run. And they're going to go look for the table route, who's not going to pick this up. Not impressed here with the clock management. Could have called the timeout earlier. And they're going to have to take a field goal here. This puts them up 7 if they make it. Minimal wind here. Shouldn't be an issue. And it is perfect. They're going to hold it. And boy, we're really milking this. It's good. Chicago, Perry, take notes. That's how you kick a field goal. Tell me he didn't hold that shit for a while, dude, because he held the field goal and he totally blew that pass. The guy was waving. He was sitting there saying, "Throw me the ball, motherfucker." And Russell Wilson takes off for like 9 yards.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Okay, Seattle now only up by 7, but in the yardage book, they have about 170-something yards to 60. Atlanta here going to keep it on the ground. Well, so halftime is here and gone. Boom. The third quarter started. I blinked. I missed it.
And we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2nd and 6, just inside.
And just like I say, just like that, we are. The clock is moving. Seattle bringing guys into the line, which looks like they're cover 3 flat look. And that's most likely what they adjusted to in the on their hot routes. Shows cover 3 sky on the screen there, but they usually flat route that when they bring the safety up.
They always say for a defensive coach, when I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture.
Revs, you know, hasn't done anything really dumb yet, so, and he had the big interception, which was huge. That could have maybe separated the game a bit. Tell you what, a table route over there by the halfback would be pretty big. It's not. It's going to be tossed up, bounced around.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync.
I usually pick on people more than I give credit. Credit to Atlanta for only being down 7, but they're 1 for 5 passing, which is, I guess, about normal versus Jake. But the flat was open. In that alignment, it looked like it might be. I would have definitely had something over there. A touchdown here will open this game up a bit. It's a long way to go. We got 80 yards. See if Atlanta can get stingy here and get a fumble or another interception. Keep us on the edge of our seats. Here we go. Penny goes up the middle and gets totally seal clubbed. It's a -2 yard gain there on HB dive. That's good defense.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to
April 3rd, 2019 here. 8:13 East Coast time. It's warming up here, up in the Northeast. A balmy 43 degrees for those of you playing the at-home weather game. The goalpost right up in my face. Here we go. Another kind of out route there, and Atlanta's going to leave that open. Both guys not throwing the football, really. No yardage here. Got about 70 yards passing them in Seattle, and Atlanta has about 6.
He's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
19.
Okay. Seattle in a smash concept of some sort. And this hot route combo is a little bit quirky. We'll see what goes on. You got A wide open, and he's going to throw out to, which could have been another pick right there. The in was 100% open. Nobody there. He's not even looking at it. It's another missed toss here. Seattle doesn't look particularly sharp in the passing game right now. And Atlanta's not really doing much. We see a little cover 2, a little 3, little man, whatever.
On second down, here's Penny. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3.
Fun fact from Travis 1990 about Russell Wilson being the best QB on the planet. Well, he's playing like a heaping pile of garbage here with 1 fucking pick. So he's got to step it up. Let's go. 3rd and 3. What do you do here? You run it? You throw it? It's like they're going to throw it. A lot of options here, and then we're going to have Penny move over. See if he's on some sort of route. Or we're just going to have some type of mesh. Yeah, it's going to be a mesh look here. X, Y. Ooh, everyone's covered, and we're throwing it deep. And this is another interception. It's kind of like a punt, but
tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field,
I don't know what's up with that. 3rd and 3, he only gives himself kind of 2 options there on the throws, which are 2 drags and a kind of a crossing. I'm calling it like I see it. I mean, I don't discriminate here. I'm not so concerned about the throw, but more about the play call. Didn't really have any options there. He has the 2 drags, Rev covers 1, the other one's flatted up, and he's got nothing on those streaks. I guess if you're going to throw an interception, you might as well chuck one deep down here. It was 3rd down. But still, no points, and Seattle's doing a good job of containing Freeman here. 12 rushes, 36 yards. At least he's got a couple. 3rd and 8 here. We'll see if the Hawks dial up something here. The other drag was wide open. Wow, I didn't see the other drag. I only saw the one that was covered. Thought they were both covered. Maybe not. Here we go. Atlanta has their little plays, but sometimes, man, they can miss people. Heads up. And we got a little drag here, and there's no chance for a 1st down. Tyrod Taylor, though, congrats to him. He has broken the double-digit passing yardage barrier in the 3rd quarter. So that's always fucking good news. Uh-oh, punt and bounds could take this away for a little bit, and he's going to not go too far, so not too much damage here. Seattle has had a couple opportunities. They've blown them. See if they can get it together here.
We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defense is right now.
Another carry, and Penny's going to go up the middle. He's going to break a tackle, and there's going to be 48 yards up your ass to the house. That's all it takes. One fuck up. Just wait for it.
Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season.
That is going to really hurt. I don't know how the missed tackle happens there. Looked a little sloppy. But those are 2 super runs from Seattle that have put them now ahead here, and this is where things get a little bit. This is where things get a little bit dicey here if you're Atlanta. If you just start forcing it and try to get 14 points back right now, you can't do it on one drive. So you got to take your time here. You might even have to punt it again or something, but
move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs.
You don't want to really shoot your dick off here. And this is usually what happens. We'll see. Bunches coming at you. And the halfback is in the block, but there's nobody really open. There's going to be some playmaking, and Taylor's going to throw another incompletion. Wouldn't get crazy throw happy here. But this is what you might have to do. Down 14. 3rd quarter versus this team. We'll see. Pull out your money shit. 2nd and 10. 2:34 to go in. Oh, they stopped the blitz, so this is huge. He's got a guy wide open. And he's going to make the completion. Thank goodness he gets a pass out. 44 yards out. Passing. For Taylor, I'm not going to lie. It looked like he was not going to get that pass off, but he did pick up the blitz. First Griffin, I think, came in on the user action there. Oh, man, that could have been picked there, too. Slot curl, tough play to guard. You can beat cover 2 and cover 3 versus that. I honestly think he had the streak on the inside route versus cover 2 there. Just doesn't throw it. Lynn here, past the 50, trying to get back in this. Divisional title game here. Taylor dropping back, way back. He's going to take off and throw this to nobody in particular.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions.
Now 3rd and 10. Boy, you'd like to have like a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7 here. Give you a little more options. But It is what it is.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Maybe even run it here and try to pick up like 5, 6, 7 yards and then throw it on 4th down or something. I don't know. Get creative. Another pass. Dropping back. Here comes the pressure. And this is a kind of a bum idea here because the halfback leaves the backfield. Against a cover 3 blitz like that, if you're not going to hit that halfback or hit somebody else that is going to be open because the flat route picks it up, you're done. You are fucking done there. So on 3rd and 10, to get off a route that's going to go that far, you kind of got to block that halfback at a minimum. And you know, or throw it to him knowing you're only going to get 7 yards or whatever. That's an error. That's a big error on Atlanta's part, and they punt it. Penny on the pitch. Loses 2 or 3 on the toss. That's a good help.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
Passing yards, it looks like it's 60 to 30 here on the Madden stats. Oh, guy's wide open here. And he's going to get this completed, and he's going to get out of bounds. Wilson with the 2 ints has helped keep Atlanta in this game.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play?
Kind of creeping towards the 4th here, and there goes Penny up the middle for about 14 yards-ish. Again, welcome to our divisional playoffs here in Season 28. We're balling out. We're down to the last few teams. It's Miami versus Baltimore in the AFC. That is all set, and Chicago is waiting the winner of this contest. That's what we're all set up with here.
They keep it with Penny on 1st down.
We got Trifus 1990 versus Ara 1369. Who gives a fuck? It's their Baltimore owner. MVP something or other is Chicago. And you got the Rev 23X versus little Trifus. Punk ass bitch. In Seattle. 2nd and 4, Seattle just motioning, moves up around, keeping it on the ground, right up the middle, and that's going to be another gain of 11. Atlanta running around there, they're swinging at the fences. You see the LB button at this point. I don't know if that's going to hurt or help you. I mean, you give Penny 1 broken tackle and you're going to pay for it, so I mean, the dude's got like 99 carry, 99 everything. I'm not sure why even bother with that, but fuck it. Penny just motors his way. Another 10-plus yards, and he suddenly has 15 carries for 126 yards in a TD. And he really didn't have much going this game.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about
yeah, Travis, apparently he's fucking shot. He got no idea what he's doing on defense, letting Miami throw. I mean, Miami's got these plays that work. They have their little passing attack. If you've seen it, you can definitely slow it down a ton. If you've never seen it or watching the game film, you might have no idea what you're doing. And here's a little pass down to about the 2. Yeah, I knew Travis was going to get fucked up by Level, Sail, and Dagger all night. He was going to keep up with that. I thought he might do a little better on offense, but he got fucking took a total dump.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 2. They're going to motion, they're going to toss this one out to this, and there's nobody going to get over there to stop this guy. Seattle now runs the score up to 26-6. We're up by 20. The line's 17.5, so we're about on that.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now. We knew the road to the Super Bowl.
He goes, I didn't run Dagger that game. I'm about to pull the video right now and watch it. If I don't find Dagger once, I'll chug a beer on the next telecast. I can't believe it. He's been running, listen, That's in the latest playbook. He ran dagger. Don't believe the tabloids. The doctor is giving it to you straight here. He ran dagger.
These guys had to punt their last possession.
This game is over. That is true. But now we're just watching for the line and just for moral support here.
When the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring
There it is. The confession. There it is. He goes, I didn't run it at all. I'm like, call the bluff hard, and he comes right out with it. Doesn't. It's all good. I don't care how many times you run it. If you can't stop it, you suck. That's how I feel. There's the deep end, and speaking of dagger, that looked like a dagger plate.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor.
Taylor switch, swapping, and throwing into cover 2, and this is a real bad toss here. When you see cover 2 like that, and the guy switches on the defender, that's what the defense is going to do. They're going to step in there and grab that pick. So don't have to be a rocket science to know that. I mean, as soon as you see that animation, you know that's a cover 2 zone of some sort. And I didn't even watch the beginning of the play. The doc, spot on here, man. Giving you this fucking straight up buttery goodness analysis. And he up the gut. He's going to get fucking like 10 yards, 8 yards, whatever it is. 5 yards. It's too many. Jesus Christ. Too many yards to carry. Who wants to play versus this guy? I don't. Here's something you don't see every day. You see like this, these corner routes, this corner strike is what they used to see it in the play call name in a lot of Maddens. Does he audible out of these routes or what? You don't see this a lot. You used to see it in a lot of other Maddens. Oh, B's wide open. Wilson's missing everybody, and he's going to take off. Now he's going to run for it, and he's going to run all the way to the fucking touchdown? Oh, yay. That's fucking some embarrassing shit. Could have scored twice on that, and it's 33-6 now out of nowhere. Still 4 minutes to go. Seattle could definitely score again in this game. Not out of their reach. You could see another turnover by Atlanta here quickly.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
That was silly, dude. Guy's still up and running.
Brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
What did I say about this fucking game?
Now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Oh, Atlanta going to get off the block here and get moving on the run game, so that's a good carry for them.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Seattle has 250 yards rushing, and oh boy, got that off at least. Got that off.
Right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game.
Seattle here coming again, and they can't get this pass off. Taylor is 5 for 14. He's only thrown 1 pick, so give him credits there. Yeah, like I said, Atlanta's Super Bowl, they already had it. They beat Carolina. That's as good as they're going to do this season. Called them making the playoffs. They got here, but they weren't going to do anything in the playoffs. I said this was a blowout by a game's end, and no doubt it obviously is. Got a streak right open right there. He's not going to hit it. Got an in also open. He's going to finally grab that. There's people open here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And a no huddle as we wrap this bitch up. 3:29 to go. In the 4th here, divisional round, Division Live playoffs. Probably the favorite to win it all. Seattle here playing versus Atlanta. Is Atlanta our 6th seed? Got the 1 versus the 6 here.
have wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been
So,
contested.
And that's another nice job
tough
there,
matchup for
forcing
Atlanta.
incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
Not just tough because it's like because it's Seattle, but it's also just a tough matchup the way Atlanta plays.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit. But
Tries to get the ball hot with the
Tell you what, partner, after he ices
swing
down,
route
he's
there,
gonna
but
nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
yeah, I mean, you would certainly want to win the Super Bowl, obviously,
That one
but
wound up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd and 10, Atlanta gonna run streaks all over, and they're gonna throw. Hey, there's a good toss.
First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed?
And Atlanta actually moving the football here when they have this game opened up. Maybe you should just play this the entire game. Just go balls to the wall. Just open it up to start. Don't even bother running it. Just throw the rock all over the place.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor.
Here's a muff toss.
And it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. That'll bring up 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole
Matt Ryan is on the Patriots, so he's not going to be stepping into this game whatsoever. Screen pass coming, and here's another sack.
And he goes down. Frank Clark in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
It's only 4 sacks so far, I think, for Seattle, so that's not too bad.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Third and long, it's Taylor.
Taylor's going to try to get this off on and in maybe, angle smash, good play, a lot of options. Not enough time. 4th and 18. Cover your eyes. They're going to take a field goal here for shits and giggles, I guess. Why not? Field goal up, away, and it's good.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer.
2:05 to go here in the 4th. We're wrapping this bitch up.
All game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No.
Some more running, some more carrying here.
Being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Seattle here going to call probably bench. Atlanta making some adjustments. Minute 55 to go here in the 4th. This is just a formality. We'll see what happens.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
And he's got B wide open on the
and he's got the first down
slant here, and that's no problem on the cover 1 blitz. That should pretty much do it. And we will be done.
Because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to
Hey
beat
guys,
that.
please, if you do any online shopping, use our Amazon link there. Just type !Amazon, and I'll get the link. And it's just a portal to Amazon. And you get to shop Amazon like a regular, like you regularly would. But if you purchase things after going through that portal, we get credit for the purchase, so it really helps us out. Send it to anybody you know. Like I say, it's actually a big deal. It can help us out. We can make a pretty good buck on that. So please definitely use that. You can use that command in Discord or wherever. But check that out. I'm going to put that in some of our other Discords too. Good game here. Seattle 34, Atlanta 9. That's going to be our final score as they're kneeling it out here, kids. The doctor in the booth calling it up. We're going to have our NFC title game once again, Seattle versus Chicago. MVP versus Lil Trifus. And then we're going to have up in the AFC, Trifus 1990 versus our 393 whatever. Baltimore Super Bowl winners last year. We're going to see if they can take out Miami and get back to the Super Bowl again in Seattle for Chicago. We'll see what goes on there. Early take might just be a repeat of last year's Super Bowl. Baltimore versus fucking Seattle. Baltimore has looked incredible the last couple games, so we'll have to see about what if Miami can really get after it. And then Chicago, I just don't know if Chicago's going to be able to beat Seattle. They have not yet this Madden cycle, so I'll be shocked if they get done. Conference titles, championships, will be scheduling those and letting you guys know when they're coming your way so you can tune in. With that, I'm out. The doctor is done. Welcome to the show. I Punch Ice. We'll check out the stats real quick.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Yo, if Miami's gonna beat Baltimore, man, they're gonna have to play outrageous. They're gonna have to force. They're gonna have to come up with something new. They're gonna have to impress the hell out of us. They're gonna have to force. Baltimore is doing some dumbass shit, which they listen. If they study hard, dream up some kind of crazy game plan, it might happen. Baltimore is looking sharp out there, so we'll see what happens. We're done here. The outro's on the way. Conference title games coming up at some point. Welcome to the show. I punch ice, motherfuckers.